and maybe you're with me.
Yeah, that's a problem. We're just out of it. No, I haven't, but we're about to find out about it. Christy Myers joins us live to tell us more about this music sensation known as Morrissey. And Christy, I gather there are an awful lot of folks out there who know who he is.
You know, Melanie, I didn't hear all of what you said, but you're not just out of it. There are a lot of people that may not know or may have heard his songs and not know Morrissey. That's because he's an alternative singer. He's a British singer, and there are a lot of people here who may not have heard of Morrissey, and that's because he's a kind of a cult alternative singer. And he's here in Houston for this one KRBE promotional tour. So that is why his fans are so desperate to see him. Morrissey, 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 Morrissey. They're waiting for Morrissey, an alternative musician with a loyal cult-like following. So you can be excused if you haven't heard of him. Here is his hot new song called, quote, "Everybody Hates It When Our Friends Become Successful." To these teens, waiting for an autograph was worth standing in line for more than 30 hours in some cases. Josh Grafton and Jody Purvis are number 1 and number 2 in line. They got in line at 10 yesterday morning.
I'm going to be spazzing. You don't understand what's happening.
He's going to come right here. But there's been controversy, though. The first 500 were to get wristbands to see him, and these kids thought they were among them.
They guaranteed us that we would be able to see Morrissey. They gave us numbers on our hand. They guaranteed for publicity.
500 people.
500 people.
Then they were told the Marks-a-Lot numbers were no good. Only the wristbands would get them in.
The security guards who spent the night here, but last night, apparently marked people with Marks-a-Lots.
But all was forgotten when he arrived. There he was, and there was Josh in line, number 1, with his flowers.
29 hours. 29 hours.
And was it worth it?
It is so worth it. I can't breathe. I just can't breathe right now.
You think so? You think you'll live?
I'll live. I met him finally.
You hugged him.
I hugged Morrissey.
Josh was lucky he hugged Morrissey because they're asking people now not to hug him. It takes too long to hug an autograph, and they're trying to get as many people through as possible. They think they'll get most of the 500 kids that had the wristbands through this line. Next time he comes back, it will be for a concert in October, so those that were disappointed today, hopefully they'll be able to buy a ticket and see him in person in October. Reporting live, this is Christy Myers, 13 Eyewitness News.
Oh, we learned something
I'm
here.
informed now.
Yeah, but you know what? Things haven't changed that much. Didn't you see the girls crying and shaking and stuff, just like when the Beatles came?
Saw the guys crying and shaking.
Paul Carpenter says he loves Morrissey. To prove it, he cut his hair to look like the singer. And he can even tell you
where he was born, when he was born, what school he went to, the events that he did in school, how he was in school.
Why did you study all this?
Books.
He and hundreds of other loyal fans have been waiting since yesterday outside the record rack just to get the singer's autograph.
His music is it just expresses everything that we feel, and so you can really relate to it.
A lot of his words in the songs appeals to my life, you know. It appeals to all the kids, you know, like he understands, you know, our youth.
So, for the unenlightened, who is this Morrissey?
I think that's the cool thing. Not many people have heard about him. That's why the cult following is so big. It's like, hey, not many people know about him. We like him. We love him. And as you can tell, he draws a huge crowd.
Here's Morrissey's newest single. When the singer finally arrived, more than 500 fans lunged to touch him. Inside, they didn't just get autographs. They got in some hugs, too.
Because I love him. He's opened my eyes to so many things.
To what?
His music. It gives me a reason to live.
I'm trying to keep from fainting, to make sure that I don't faint.
And why would you faint?
Because he's just like a god.
Finally, our Morrissey expert, Paul Carpenter, emerged, sobbing openly. You know, your hair looks like him. Is that on purpose? Why was it so emotional to you?
Did you see me kiss him, dude? Paul was great, man. I love you.
Overcome by emotion, Paul Carpenter hugged another sobbing fan. They had met their hero. Christy Myers, 13 Eyewitness News.
Fans waited for hours outside the record rack store on Shepherd to see this British singer. Only the first 500 were allowed inside for the autographs. For some, seeing their idol up close was like, you know, almost too much to handle.
Oh God, excited isn't even the word. I'm shaking. I'm speechless. I don't know. I've been waiting to meet this man forever, and finally I got my chance, and I'm ecstatic.
One of the songs that I like in particular is "Girlfriend in a Coma." It's kind of a fun song about his girlfriend in a coma, and I mean, it's nothing really too heavy.
Oh, I bet that has some catchy lyrics. Houston is one of 4 U.S. cities where Morrissey is going to promote his new album. It is called Your Arsenal.
Steve, I have a
missed something?
confession.